From Target Field in Minneapolis, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Chupacabras and the Islanders. Just about to get underway, and on the hill, Jim Cott.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Now he steps off to reset. Ready to go? Here's Byron Buxton.
For Puerto Rico, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Fought off foul.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
That misses,
that's down.
And 1-1.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing DeGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
In the dirt, 2-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Started after it. Appeal to third. He did not go around. 1 out, bases empty. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-0. 1 down. Here's Carlos Correa. And first offering is fouled off. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Here's the tag, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Justin Morneau.
Number 33, Justin Morneau.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
No ball.
And he
One
really
strike.
sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Junior makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. And on the mound today, Jim Cott. What do you have on him, Chris?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Jimmy Rollins, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And another ball. And there's the strike. Next pitch is outside. And now 3-1.
3-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Full count.
Sets him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike three. Now here is Mickey Mantle. Foul ball there. Next pitch misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch misses there.
That's a
the
ball.
count now 2-2. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Ian.
Ian Happ up to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0 balls, 1
Mantle,
strike.
the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Willie Castro.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Just
That
outside.
that's a ball.
Gonna count 1 and 2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Buxton under this one. Makes the grab, and that is that. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Harmon Killebrew.
Harmon Killebrew.
DeGrom back to work. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there's 1 down. Joe Mauer will hit next.
The catcher, Joe Mauer.
Gets under it and pops it up. Jones makes the grab. 2 down. So digging in, Ryan Dozier. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. 2 out, space is empty. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
2-2 is the count.
Now it's 3-2.
We got a full count.
Caught him looking for the K. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Chase Headley. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Runner at first with no outs here. And foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. And here it comes. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Dozier pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. So up next. Next,
now
Ken Griffey Jr.
Andrew McCutchen
in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Jason Varitek, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
That missed. That's a ball.
And it's even up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one almost got him.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Ozzie.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Late swing, fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now the left fielder, Torrey Hunter. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Gone. And they add a run. It's 2-0. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That one the other way. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. 2 down, bases empty. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. He's already homered in this game. And there's a fly ball deep right field. He brought it back. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jimmy Rollins. And the slider just misses. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Jenkins on the move. He's got it. And there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fly ball to right. Jenkins makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
Happ lays off. That one misses. And that's ball 2. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. This is Willie Castro. And that one clips the corner. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Popped up. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now Correa up to hit.
Carlos Correa.
And the right-hander back to work. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Chipper fires to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And now here is Justin Morneau. Swing and a miss.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So digging in, Harmon Killebrew. And a foul ball.
Two. No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at first, 1 away. To the right side. Off balance feed. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Chase Headley.
The first baseman, Chase Headley.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No ball,
well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Chipper Jones digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Here's McCutchen.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball. In for a strike, and it's 2-1. Late with the swing there.
2-2.
Ripped to short. Correa over to first. And that ends the inning. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Joe Mauer. DeGrom back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. Ryan Dozier now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. So up next, Walker Jenkins. He's 0 for 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Walker Jenkins.
On the ground. Steps on first for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Torrey Hunter. He's already homered here in this one. Hunter, 30 years old now, usually in center field, but today starting in left. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
To the right side, and that's just foul. 2-2 on the way. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jason Varitek. And that one fouled off.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one hammered way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That one clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Stretches out and holds it in.
Batter number 11.
So 2 down now, and here is Jimmy Rollins. And first offering is fouled off. They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
And that one in the air center field. Mantle on the move and makes the grab. One down. And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Foul ball. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
He swings and fouls one off. And that's in the dirt.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Now he breaks his bat. Jones throws to first in time. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. And here comes Carlos Correa. That one catches the zone, and that's strike one. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's going to be Mickey Mantle. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Wood.
Right through there for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Tap, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. And that's outside.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
2-2 is the count.
Swing and a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. So now it's the full hitter, Willie Castro. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And there's 2 away. And now the first baseman, Chase Headley. 1 for 2. That one fouled off. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Good eye right there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And that's a fair ball. Happ on his way to 3rd. Coming home. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
That is the inning. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Justin Morneau.
Justin Morneau.
Fouled off. He was late.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Here's the third baseman, Harmon Killebrew. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Cody Clemens.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. That's a laser base hit.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Just missed it. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
0-1.
2 outs. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. And that one missing low.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him. And that's 6. Set for the last half of the 7th. Leading off, Andrew McCutchen. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Griffin Jacks.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
No, he held up. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's in there. 2-1
2 balls,
now.
1 strike.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
2-2.
Just missing there. Full count, 3-2.
Full count.
Swing and a miss struck him out. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Barrett in the box now. Takes strike 1. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Gets the catcher by a step.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a ball.
1-1.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins.
Jenkins. Now pitching, Felix Bautista.
Fought off foul. Bautista in his 4th year, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that one is in the dirt. And the count 1-2. On the ground at first. And he handles it himself for the out. Now the left fielder, Torrey Hunter.
The left fielder, Torrey Hunter.
Lined into left center, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely. So back to the top of the order. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. That one ripped. Mantle snags it. 2 away. So now the DH spot, Jorge Polanco.
Designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Squirts away a little bit. Next offering is down low. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
2-2.
Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. The batter will be the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Now pitching, Danny Coulomb.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one missing inside. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
Full count.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and 1 out now. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. There's the strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is inside. 1-1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And we're starting over. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. Fouled off down the right side. One down, base is empty. Foul ball still 0-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And here is Willie Castro. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Mauer collects, fires to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Bautista back to work. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Drops into the glove. 1 away. And the batter now, Justin Morneau. 1 for 3. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Base is
It's
empty,
0-1.
one away here at the top of the ninth. Swinging a foul out of play.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
And there's two down. Cody Clemens
Now
getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Clemens. Now pitching, Adrian Morejon.
Pinch
Now
hitter
coming
coming
in to
on,
pinch hit,
Luke
Luke
Keeschel, looking for a
Keeschel.
2-out spark with the bases empty. That
Hey!
one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
That one not
1-2.
close. And that is ball one. On the outside corner, got him looking. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Chase Headley.
Now pitching, Juan Duran.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
That one in triple digits. Got him swinging. At the plate, Chipper Jones. Yeah, that's fouled off. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in for the out. And here is Andrew McCutchen, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a foul ball. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering
1 ball, 2
is
strikes.
in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hunter in position. Hauls it in to end the inning. We're in extras here. Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the
1
league.
ball,
Just
no
a
strike.
nice line drive into center field.
1 on, nobody out. A run in here in the top half of the 10th. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1-1.
Center field. Mantle has a beat on it. Mantle makes the grab. Digging in,
The right
Walker
fielder,
Jenkins.
number 32,
0 for 3 with
Walker
2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Jenkins.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A 2-run shot. It's 6-3.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now it's going to be Torrey Hunter. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. He was late there, strike one.
No balls, one strike.
Up the middle, Albies to first, 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run, not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Matt Breath.
Check swing in the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Didn't go. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
One ball, one
and
strike.
It's 1-1. And he blows that one by him at 100.
1 and 2's the count.
Just
no,
missed.
That's out.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strike. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Jason Varitek. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike 3.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. Throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. Next one misses, and the count is 2-0.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is filled up. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Ranging back. And caught on the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Joe Nathan.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
1 strike away. Ball one there.
1 and 2.
Steps off and bluffs a throw at second.
Two.
In the dirt. McCutcheon at second with 2 down. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road, and going extras in.
So almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Kyle Bradish. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the center fielder, Bernie Williams. And that one's a little bit low. And this one is off and running. And now 2-0.
That's a ball.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
That catches the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. One. Now there comes Cody Bellinger. On the ground to third. Machado. And Bellinger is out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. That's inside. Ball 1.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
You know, but one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back here in Baltimore. And today on the hill, Al Leiter. What's the scouting report on him?
Second baseman.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting second, the designated
Gunnar
hitter,
Henderson,
Gunnar
the next to hit.
Henderson.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Leiter, the
Zero balls,
lefty
one
who
strike.
lights up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Cal
Ripken Jr.
Ripken
digs in now.
Jr.
And that one wrapped foul. Man at first, one away.
We'll always know Cal Ripken for the streak, but he was about so much more than that. He really changed the way we think about the shortstop position. When Ripken came along, he was not in the mold of a traditional shortstop. He was a big, strong guy. His offense was just as strong as his fielding, though, and he had some pop.
Yeah, even though middle infielders with power are common now, Ripken still holds the record for most homers hit by a shortstop.
That's the ball.
It might not be as unbreakable as one of his other records. Still pretty impressive, though. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Henderson over at first with one away.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can
That's the
see
ball.
the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so
Count is
hard to
full.
get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Kicks and deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Runner takes off. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
All over that one
Batting
right there.
fourth,
12 pitch to
the
the
right
bat, and
fielder,
he finally put it in
Anthony.
play for the knock. It's got to be
Come
frustrating on the
down.
mound when you can't put a hitter away like that.
And fouled off. And strike two.
The last thing he wants is to hit the
0-2.
ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's the ball.
Inside. Now 1-2. On the
That's
ground to
foul.
the left. And it's just foul. That was close. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Just
Nope,
misses.
ball.
And the count now even up.
2-2.
One out. Runners at first and second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Now he steps off and looks it back to second. 2 on, 1 out. And that's down. A base hit. Heading for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. just about ready to go. And starting in this one, Jacob DeGrom. What do you have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2. That one missed.
That's down.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cal Ripken Jr. That one ripped, but foul. DeGrom checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Man at first, one away. Breaking ball inside, and it's a ball and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The pitch. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It's 0-1.
Two outs. Started to swing, held up. Check swing, and that's a ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Santander pulls it down, and there's one down. Here's Ketel Marte. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That's long gone. He'll touch them all. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Here's Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fouled off left side. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because
So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Kyle Bradish. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
2-0.
That's down and in.
Ball.
Now it's the second baseman, Brian Roberts.
The second baseman, Brian.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Trappers and the Islanders. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up on the first pitch. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Kyle Bradish. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singing.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming on the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Babe Ruth now at the plate. There's a swing and a miss.
The Babe is one of those guys with a larger-than-life personality, Boog, and that's something you see from him on and off the field. He's certainly one of the most recognizable figures in the history of sports.
1-2.
That one misses in the dirt. In the dirt. On to Murray. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. He's safe, and that's a triple off the wall.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Yordan Alvarez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And misses inside.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
You got a full count.
And Aaron Yordan is grounded by the K. Bottom of the first. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ryan Roberts.
Robert.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Trap makes the grab, 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Gunnar Henderson at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Batting third.
The batter will be the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Second inning set to go. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Bradish back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Smoked on the ground to second. On to Murray. 1 up, 1 down. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout getting this far down in the order. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Slow roller to third. Machado throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Ground ball up the middle. Cal gets it over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now at Oriole Park. Anthony Santander at the plate. Little chopper rolls foul. Pitch misses. And now it's even 1-1. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Manny Machado. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well done, drives in the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Swings through that one for strike one.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Machado leads off second with nobody out. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walked out of that thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Now here is Cedric Mullins. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Eddie Murray. Rips that one to right. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Now a relay to the plate. They save.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag the time takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
And first offering is fouled off. And he grounds one back up the middle. Slings to first, and O'Neill is retired. Inning over. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Nato comes in to take his cuts. Santander hauls it in, 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Mookie Betts. First time up, he grounded to third.
Betts.
And there's a foul ball. And that misses. And 1-1.
1-1.
Here's a high chopper. Machado fires across the diamond. Out number 3. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. And that's in the dirt. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. And another ball.
3-0.
That one misses.
That's low.
So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Oh, what a flip for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. Swinging a foul straight back. Henderson leads off first with 1 away. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
And that's downstairs and outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch.
There goes the runner. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Griffey gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now, Anthony Santander doubled his first time up. Breaking ball misses down and away. Santander in his 7th season batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a second. Swung on, belted, and it stays fair. Henderson around third, in there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away.
Outside.
Rip that one down the line for the double.
Machado takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That one hammered center field. Squeezes it, and that is that. On to the 4th, and now
Toronto,
Babe Ruth.
The left fielder.
This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And ball 1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
That one ripped right center field. And it's into the bleachers, out of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-1. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. It's for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And that one missing low. And foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball.
Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-2. Freeman now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a high fly ball. Pretty well struck right field. Gone into the flag cord. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 3-3. Trout in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And another ball, and you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1 to count.
The other way, Murray. Close play, but he just beat him to the bag for the out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. Foul ball. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. Top half of inning number 4. Fouled off to the right. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fly ball center field. Roberts makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom 4, and now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Late with the swing there.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
The next pitch misses.
That's a ball.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that just misses.
That's a ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one misses, and it's 3-2.
Count is full.
Griffey gets under it. And there's one down. Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit.
The center
0 for
fielder,
1. He hit into a
28.
fielder's choice his first time.
Mullins.
And now maybe extra bases. The throw in. And now the first baseman, Eddie Murray. And that one fouled off. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And that's how they take the lead. It's 5-3. And that one ripped into right.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. It's a pretty good pitch down and away, but an even better job to go down there and get it while driving it to the opposite field for the base hit.
Roberts up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. Second home run. It's 7-3. 1 out, base is empty. Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson. Now the move being made for a pinch hitter, Emmanuel Rivera.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Trout on his horse. And it's caught for the out. And now Cal Ripken Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside low. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Griffey drops, step, ranges back onto the track, and he makes the catch. New inning getting started. And now Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr. Now pitching.
Number 71 taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's Mookie now.
No, that's low.
In the dirt, but kept close. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Just missed.
Ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
2 on, 1 out. Babe Ruth. Gregory Soto takes over on the mound.
Now pitching. Gregory.
They say you win. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball still 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So first and second with 2 outs. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Junior over at second. Betts at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
Two and two.
In the dirt. Not close with that one, and it's a full count. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Santander settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
and now the right fielder, Anthony Santander. Franco back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And there's one down. Now Machado
the
up
third
here.
baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. This one popped up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Hacks and misses. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to Murray. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. Soto, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Trout. And first offering is fouled off. And a sweeper misses for a ball.
1-1. That's a ball. 2-1.
And that one is inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The catcher, number 3.
Man at first, Cal Raleigh, the next to hit.
Now pitching, Serenity Dominguez.
Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save. He was late there. Strike one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Trout touches home and he scores. It's 7-4. Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr. Checks his swing, appeal to third, did not go. Raleigh on at second with 2 down. And the sweeper misses. Dominguez, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And that misses. And the count is 3-1.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. And there's a ball.
1-0.
And that is out of play. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Mullins sizes this one up, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
First pitch swinging.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And he chases a high fastball there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that skips in the dirt. And that's down and away.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Pitch misses, and now 3-2.
Full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now
so man aboard. Eddie Murray digs in now. Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Fouls one off. 2-2. Fair ball. Mullins round second, heads for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he
hauls it in, and there's one away. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. First offering, and it just misses.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well.
Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. To first. Not in time, and that'll score a run. Runners at the corners here. One away. Emmanuel Rivera. Runner on the move. Pitches low. Not in time. He's safe. One out, the runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So now a pinch hitter, Samuel Vassallo. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. Man at second. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strikes him out with 101. So digging in, Cal Ripken Jr. In the air, left field. And that's the third out. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's Mookie Betts now. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. The relay. And they put the tag on him for the out. Babe Ruth will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0 balls, 1
out,
strike.
base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So hard to touch.
No
Being
ball,
at the
2
top
strikes.
of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Righty reliever out of the pen, number 63.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intent.
Gal gets it over to first, and that'll do it. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. And another ball.
No, that's outside. Ball.
One on one on the gun, swing and a miss. Outside low, 3-1. He swings and fouls one off. And they'll do it again. That one misses.
Ball 4, take
so
your
a
base.
leadoff walk. Man at first, nobody out. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Williams.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And there's a ball. The next offering misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
You got a full count.
And down on strikes. Machado is gone, and there's 1 away. Adley Rutschman getting ready to hit. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 11-4. 1 down. Cedric Mullins digs in now. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Junior makes the catch. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Eddie Murray. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 12-4. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back-to-back. It's 13-4. Roberts, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-1. And a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
And he went around, according to Clyde Washington. And that one fouled off. 4 runs already in the frame. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Out to short. Tatis handles that chance. They get the force, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. This one isn't
Leading
exactly
off for
close,
Toronto,
Chris.
the
Let's go off
designated
script for a moment.
Jordan
Okay.
Were we on script?
Alvarez.
Never.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. Here is Freddie Freeman. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it. Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. The throw into second and in there with a double off the wall. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. First pitch misses. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for.
And there's the third out. That'll do it. Back now at Oriole
Leading
Park,
off for
bottom
the
of the eighth. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Cal Ripken Jr.
Jr.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. And a foul ball.
Ball.
Inside,
ball.
just missed. Up the middle, Tatis. Fires over to first. And that's one away as
Now
the leadoff man is
the
out
right
in the
field,
eighth.
Anthony Santander.
And he grounds one to the right side. Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Machado.
Manny.
With this kind of lead, he can swing
Machado.
freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That one outside, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Out towards right center field. Trout sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back.
Leading
We
off
go to
for
the
the
ninth.
Trappers,
And
the
now
center
here
fielder,
is
Ken
Ken
Griffey
Griffey
Jr.
Jr.
Now pitching. Darren.
And first offering is fouled
O'Day.
off. O'Day, a 6'4" righty. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Lifted in the air, out to left. 2 away down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed.
Swing and he breaks his bat. But the second baseman calls him off. And that'll do it. 13.
you